Let's start with step 1. Look for warning signs and threats. What is a warning sign? Warning signs are thoughts, feelings, actions, and behaviors that show you that a friend or classmate may intend to hurt themselves or others. It is important that you don't dismiss warning signs as someone just joking around, being dramatic, or seeking attention. Having negative role models like school shooters. Feelings of rejections. Fear of riding the bus or going to school. Dramatic changes in your physical appearance. Bragging about access to guns. Recruiting a friend to join an attack. Or bragging about an upcoming attack.
You also need to look out for threats. So what is a threat? A threat is when a person communicates that they intend to harm themselves or someone else. They might say it, write it, or post it. Threats could also be someone posting or saying, "Life isn't worth living," or "They will regret they ever met me." These types of statements clearly indicate that someone may be considering hurting themselves or someone else. So where can we find warning signs and threats? Anywhere and everywhere. You can find them on the bus, in the cafeteria, in hallways, in the classroom, at parties, and sporting events. While you're going to find warning signs and threats everywhere, you are most likely to find them on social media. Like me, I'm sure many of you have seen warning signs on Insta, Snap, and other social media platforms. It's where many students go to make a threat or express their feelings, including anger, anxiety, or depression. And trust me, the adults aren't always on the same platforms we are, so they aren't seeing everything we see. We are the eyes and ears of our school, and that's why we need to learn how to recognize when someone needs help.
Here are examples of social media posts from students threatening to harm others. These social posts show students threatening to harm themselves. Here are some examples of social media posts with warning signs about potential school shootings.
I want to emphasize that the Say Something anonymous reporting system isn't just about preventing violence and suicide. It can also be used to help someone that is being physically or verbally abused, someone that has had a substance abuse or addiction problem, someone who has had an eating disorder, or other serious issues they may be dealing with.
For example, people with substance abuse or addiction problems may experience serious health issues and be risking their lives by taking dangerous drugs. In one instance, a student with a drug addiction overdosed on medication and posted about her overdose on Snapchat. A friend saw the post and immediately informed an adult. The police were notified and the student was taken to the hospital where she began to get the help she needed.
In addition, people who are verbally and emotionally abused may experience significant mood changes as well as feelings of hopelessness and shame. In one instance, a student received a text from his friend that stated she was going to harm herself because she could no longer take her emotionally abusive father. This friend who received the text immediately contacted a counselor. The counselor and school nurse met with the student and developed a successful intervention plan.
Now that you know step 1, how to recognize warning signs and threats, let's learn about step 2, act immediately and take it seriously. It's important to act immediately and take it seriously when you're seeing a warning sign or threat, because all too often, no one acts at all. I thought they would be better tomorrow. It's not real. If he was going to do something, he would announce it publicly. Just because it may be difficult doesn't mean it's an excuse for doing nothing. Not taking warning signs seriously and failing to act immediately could result in a tragic consequence for you, your friends, and your classmates. I can appreciate that what we're asking you to do may seem hard, but it doesn't have to be. It's helpful to know that there's no specific age when people start to show warning signs. And it's okay if you don't understand why a person is doing or saying something that concerns you. You can leave this to experts to understand and determine what help that person may need. Remember, individuals often announce their planned actions or show other warning signs. The most important thing is that you see warning signs and threats, you act immediately, and you take it seriously. It's up to you to be an upstander, not a bystander, for your friends and classmates.